Hey guys, this is Seth here with a pretty big video here to share with you. Pretty big update. Of course, you guys know about the Sonic Hacking Contest, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to the start of Contest Week in a few days. As a matter of fact, it's 2 days from now. It's been a long few months, since the Nintendo-thon is finished, and then, just before the Nintendo-thon started, I believe is when the first delay happened for the Sonic Hacking Contest, and it was delayed to September. Then after the Nintendo-thon, it got delayed to October. And then um, there was work on getting the official site up and all that. But now, at long last, just a couple days from now is going to be the start of Contest Week, and the start of Contest Week, of course, always features the latest entries from the Sonic modding community and hacking community. Generations mods and Sonic hacks from of Genesis games and all that. And for 1 week, it's just a bunch of them, and it's just a Sonic streaming marathon, hacking stream marathon thing for, oh geez, thinking, I'd say it's like, I don't know how many, there was so many streams last year, but, in any case, this is now the third year I've been streaming, and the first year I've been judging. And it has been quite a long it has been quite a interesting long few years for this contest, and it continues to pick up and get more and more popularity over the past few years. And this may be, it's definitely not the most we've had in terms of streaming. I mean, last year we had more streams, but that said, it's nothing to laugh at either, because of course you guys can see the streaming schedule right now, and that's really the main thing I was going to talk about for this. Uh, the Sonic Hacking Contest streaming schedule is pretty much all said and done. That said, before I get into it, I don't want to, say this is final. It's pretty much set in stone because, as far as I know, no one else is really going to be adding on to their schedule now. Um, I think there may be two more, but at this point, I'm not really, certain about it. Either way, this is the streaming schedule as it is. Of course, you guys remember last year, I was pretty much the last person to stream in the contest, like in the streaming. This year, I will be the first to stream the entries each day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all 5 days, I will be kicking off the streaming festivities of the Sonic Hacking Contest at noon Eastern. That's 5 p.m. BST. BST. I think it may even be soon BDT at some point. I don't know. Either way, uh, 5 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Pretty much, I will be starting the streaming schedule, streaming festivities for each day for the Sonic Hacking Contest. What is it? 2 hours later, will be Spanner streaming. Spanner's pretty much the leader of the Sonic Hacking Contest, pretty much the one, making sure things go smoothly and kind of directing the thing, directing the way things are going. Um, he'll be going for 2 hours after me. However, he will be alternating. So he'll be streaming on Monday, not streaming on Tuesday, streaming on Wednesday, not streaming on Thursday, and streaming on Friday. What I may do, it's not final yet, but I might stream for an extra hour or two on Tuesday and Thursday. It's going to depend largely on my mood and stuff, but I may stream for extra time on those days. I don't know yet. Something to kind of fill in that gap, but we'll see. Um, Maybe also make that like a period where I'm just streaming random entries from years past or whatever. I don't know yet. Just something to fill in the gap. Either way, the gap will be filled irregardless afterwards for 3 hours of Mega G Wolf streams. It is going to be a long, long afternoon because that is the second that and some call me Johnny stream 3 hours later after Mega G Wolf stream starts. You know, it picks up even more later in the evening. Now, whereas John was actually the one starting the Sonic Hacking Contest streaming festivities last year, this year he's ending them. So me and John have basically done a complete 180 with the schedule this year compared to last year. John would start it, I would end it. This year I'm starting it, and he's ending it. So, hey, not bad. But that is Monday through Friday. On Saturday, Nova will be streaming, not the Nova I think you're thinking of from the Creatures, but Nova Retro. We'll be streaming 4 hours of the entries from 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I just now realized this is Eastern Daylight Time. I also just realized that the BST time is sitting on here. So I don't even really need to go through the times all that much. You can see the times, like the time frame, like right through here. That said, Nova will be streaming 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. British Standard Time. Now then, after all this is done, all the streaming, all this showcasing, there's one more big streaming event, and that's on Sunday, and that is the Sonic Hacking Contest Results Show. The winners are going to be announced. Make sure you go and vote. Make sure you go and vote in the meantime before that happens. Hacking Contest Results Show goes live for 2 hours of all the entries and who exactly will win, be the winners. More than likely, this will be done on Mega G will stream. So if you're very curious on who exactly, you know, what will exactly be going down for that, here is the stream links. I completely forgot to fix that, but there is the. It's a little small, but I think you get the gist of it. This is the people that will be streaming, and all their links. So, if you're very curious on who exactly, will be streaming, there you go. All of our streams, mine, Mega G Wolf's, John's, Spanner's, and Nova's, all 5 of our streams. As I said, things are not completely final yet because they're still, figuring out these last few people. But considering how they haven't really responded and haven't really had the time to do anything, and they still aren't really sure about things, the last I heard, I think it's safe to say that this is pretty much, set in stone. The only real issue is that little gap, like I said, these little 2 gaps right here. I don't know yet if I'm going to fill them or not. It's going to depend largely on, like I said, what I'm in the mood for, and if I'm even in the mood for it. So it may be a spur of the moment kind of thing. You'll know when it happens. Either way, I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. It's going to be 5 days, potentially 7 days, really. Because I'm sure I will be there for the Hacking Contest Results Show, along with all my own streams. I can't really say for sure whether I'll be in some Call Me Johnny's streams. I don't know if I'm going to be in John's streams or not. Mainly because it depends largely on the crowd that's there at the time. I wouldn't be surprised if I was there for at least 1 or 2, of the streams. But don't be surprised if you see me in those in some fashion. I will be in Mega G Wolf's chat because typically he doesn't like having guests on his stream. He tends to operate on his own, stream on his own. He prefers that more. All the power to him. But I will be in his chat either way. And Nova is going to be streaming on Twitch as well. I'll try to be there for that. And as I said, I'll be there for the Sonic Hacking Contest Results Show. Now then, I guess I may as well touch upon TSSC coverage. TSSC coverage through the course of the main 4 days. So that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I think. 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Through the course of those 4 days, there will be roughly 25 to 30 articles going up on TSSC with all the latest entries, showcasing each. Some of them I did put into themed articles, like for example, there's a few Sonic 3 and Knuckles entries that I put into one article. Mostly because a lot of these entries don't have long descriptions and they don't have but maybe one image. So I don't really want to I don't really want to have such short articles. I'd rather just expand upon those and have nice lengthy articles. And I don't know. I really didn't want to do 50 articles, to be honest. And I also didn't know exactly whether the Hack and Cuts results show would happen on Saturday, or Sunday, or even Friday. So you know. That said, though, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd definitely should be Thursday and Friday. So 4 or 5 days will be a bunch of TSSC coverage. There will be a poll going up roughly Monday. I will be going through that Monday, probably the hour before I get going with either an hour or two before I stream on Monday. And if it isn't during there, it's going to be during Spanner's stream. So either way, roughly late morning, early afternoon, I will be getting a new poll, an SHC specific poll up on TSSC that will be running throughout the week, and then Monday, the following Monday, which is 7 days later, I will be doing, replacing with another poll, and the SHC poll will close. So with that in mind, just wanted to get all that out of the way because I really didn't know of a better way. I'm going to describe this as well in a better fashion with the video description. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you go down to the video description, all the necessary links will be right there if you're, observing pleasure and all that, and to your heart's content. The official SHC site will be linked to. There will also be on the official SHC site. There should also be a place where you can see all the streams are going to be embedded right into the site, so that way you do not need to go to our specific streams, personally. Also, on TCC there will be a article where you can see just my stream if you so wish. But as I said, if you want to go to the other streams, I will link to those in the that article's description as well. But if on TCC, I will have my stream embedded into the site. I don't really know how the chat's gonna work. It's WordPress, so whatever. But that said, I think I've pretty much covered everything. Other than that you need to make an account to vote. You need to make an account on either Retro or SSRG to vote, and then go to the official SHC site. That'll be in the video description, and from there you can go there, vote for the entries. You should be able to leave comments too, if I recall correctly. Um, and you can get there for all the latest updates, all the latest news. I don't know exactly how things are going to go, but nevertheless, I'm looking forward to it. I don't expect things to start on time and end on time. As is usually the case, like with the Nintendo-thon, like with all the charity streams that have happened over the years, and all the, big streaming events. Not everything is going to start on time. There's probably going to be technical difficulties. There were quite a few of those, even, in the lead up to the Nintendo-thon, and there were some technical difficulties. There were technical difficulties even in the setup for the official site. There's always going to be technical difficulties. It happens. I don't really think there's going to be as much technical difficulties as last year, where the site was going down, and I had to migrate from live stream to Twitch and all that, because there was the matter of live stream being absolutely atrocious and not really streaming properly. Like it just disconnected the stream at one point. So I ended up having to migrate over to an entirely different site and for streaming, which was unfortunate. But thankfully, this year I'm not even going to be streaming on live stream. I will be on. Everyone is going to be on their own respective streaming service, which is not going to be, shouldn't be as bad. Like I said, there shouldn't be as many technical difficulties this year. As for the official site itself, I don't really know. It's going to be. I expect things to be more. I expect traffic to be more than last year because of the, like the access is a little more widespread than last year. That said, there are still two people that, like I said, aren't streaming that are big. Matt and Kobe didn't end up really responding in terms of having a time slot, because quite frankly, I don't even think they're going to be available. Like they got a lot going on with school and all that. So do not expect them to be streaming this year. If they do stream, more likely they'll make the announcement. Otherwise, this is pretty much. I'd say this is 95% set in stone now. Um, but with that, I will see you all for the Sonic Hacking Contest. All the videos of the streams I did will be going up on YouTube. I'll be uploading those after almost immediately after I finish. So that's that. But for now, this is signing out. I'll see you guys during the Sonic Hacking Contest. Sayonara, guys.